Hi, it's me. I'm conducting my interview with a mixed student. We're having some issues with the electricity, so we're gonna do the best that we can. I'll do both voice and video. So we'll just let it roll, okay? Okay. Do you give me, or can you give me a verbal authorization that it's okay for me to record and document this interview, please?
Yeah.
So say I George, give you my permission
Uh,
to document this interview.
yeah. I just giving Latoya this permission to document my video.
Perfect. Okay. So my first question for you is going to be, can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Yeah. My name is George Mwenda. I was born in March 20th, 1993.
Okay. And what age were you when you came to Made in the Street?
I came to military when I was 7 years. That's when I started the program. But I came here to boarding. I came when I was 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah, that's why I came here to the boarding.
Okay. And how old are you now?
Now 21.
21. So you've been here
For 7 years now.
7 years.
Finishing 7 years.
Okay. And what base were you at?
I was at Isli. There's a base at Isli. That's where I was.
But what's the name of the base?
The name of the base is Isli Base. As the
Oh,
big
that's
name.
the name of
Yeah.
it? Okay. Okay. And how long were you at that base?
I was there for 8 years
Before?
before I came to military.
Okay. And you lived there day and night every
Yeah,
day?
I was living there day and night.
Okay. If you don't mind, can you please tell me a little bit about your life? Who you are, where you've been, how many are in your family? Basically what we talked about before, the ups and downs and your trials that you've been through before coming here.
Um, we used to live in military. We used to live in Italy before I came here. I'm a last born in our family. We have we are six in our families. Me and my sisters, six sisters, one brother. My mom died when I was 2 years old. I've never seen my dad. So, like in our life, it was a little bit of struggle, just going back and forth. And then it reached a time that I decided to run away from school. That's when I was 4 years old when I started running in the school. Um, and then after there, I was being I was using drugs. Sometimes I was using drugs like marijuana and drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes. That's the major drugs that I was using.
At the age of what did you
Uh,
start using drugs?
at the age of 6, that's
Okay.
when I started using drugs at the age of 6, and then I live. That's my life. How my life was in the street. It was totally hard because you have to wake up early in the morning to go and to hustle for anything to eat, like maybe breakfast. And the major job, the major job which one I used to do it was for stealing. Sometimes I would go to downtown Nairobi and pickpocket women's and men's who are in downtown.
Was it local people or were you
Yeah,
pickpocketing
local,
tourists?
local people.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them, tourists and local people. And then after there, I'll just have to go back to Isilu where my base is. Then I have to sell maybe if I have pocket the phone, I have to go and sell the phone, or maybe a chain, silver chain or a gold chain. And then whatever we just get, I just have to go and share. Maybe some of my friends who are good to me, who the one that bad to me. Uh, that's how it goes.
So, like, did you have blankets? Did you have covers? Like, how did you stay warm?
Uh,
That's something I've always been curious about.
yeah, at the base, you're just you. yourself. No one's gonna give you anything unless if someone who cares for you. You don't have blankets or bed sheet or anything to wear for, but we have some sack. The one like some of Somalis, some of sack come from TZ.
A sack?
Yeah, a
Okay.
sack come from TZ. Some Somalis give it to us, then they can tell us to sleep on. Some of them are too big, so that can fit maybe inside there like 3 people, 2 people.
So you use that as like
Yeah.
a sleeping cover?
Mhm.
Okay. And you mentioned that you had done some time in jail.
Yeah, I've been in jail. There's a time that I stole for a man. He was a Somali person, and then the next day he came to our base, and then I arrested all of us. And then after that, I was arrested for 6 months because of being I stole for someone, and then 9 months for drugs. I had a had to the time that I was being arrested for 12 bang of 12 pieces of bang,
Which means
marijuana.
you got caught with
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I
Okay.
got caught with it, and then because I was the last one in the group, so the government didn't take to me serious. They just put me in cell for 9 months.
And that's not considered serious?
Yeah, that's not considered serious for because I was I was the last born, because like my age was not supposed to go to the prison because I was too small. So like they are taking me, they decided to take me to prison, but I was sometimes working hard, like washing their cars, washing their clothes.
At the prison?
Yeah, at the prison,
Okay.
and sometimes washing the prison rooms,
Okay.
washing the toilets, something like that.
Okay. And did you have your family come visit you when you were in prison?
No,
No?
yeah, no, totally no.
All of your sisters are still alive?
Yeah, all of my sisters still are alive. One of them is being married.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they live on the streets?
No, they don't live in the street. Some of them live near Nairobi, and some 3 of them live up country.
Okay. And what type of support do you have outside of Made in the Streets?
Before I came here outside.
Like now? Like,
Oh.
do you have other people that help support you other than your sponsor and Made in the Streets?
No, just only Made in the Streets.
So, as the youngest of your family, but because you're the man, are you pretty much the one that needs to be able to take care of your sisters as well?
Yeah.
Until they get married?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so, since your dad, you don't know your dad and your mother has passed,
Mm-hmm.
if your sister was to get married, does the dowry go to you?
No, because it has been like 20 years. I've never seen my sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've never seen my sister. So they don't
Only
know
one sister?
Yeah, I've seen just only one sister.
Okay.
So the rest of them, they don't know where I am. They don't know like where I live, who am I, where I'm like.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know where I am.
Okay. And I know that you're on your way to exit the program.
Yeah.
But over the years, how has Made in the Streets changed your life? In what ways has being in this program impacted you?
For me, I can say Made in the Streets have changed my life so much.
Can you hold on for one moment? Sorry, go ahead and finish.
For me, Made in the Streets have changed my life so much. Because before I came here, I was like a bad guy who used to have guns, who have to sell marijuana to other people, who was a thief or a thug. But for me, Midwest have done a lot to me because I was a last born even when I came here. They provide me everything that I needed. They provide me bed, food, clothes, and so far they provide me the education and a sponsor. That's the major thing they have done to me.
Okay, and are there any areas or parts of this program that if you could change in reference to the ministry that you would?
Yeah, the part maybe I can change it at Eastleigh because maybe sometimes when I go to Eastleigh, a lot of people used to hang around like in the street, just like sometimes they being amazed with me, like hey, how come these guys like he have changed his life? So for me, maybe the part that I can change maybe is as at Eastleigh. I would prefer like some team member who maybe taking student from here and putting them at easily, and then maybe they can work with the rest, the guys who live in the streets.
So more contact with the street
Yeah,
kids
more
in
contact.
Eastleigh
Yeah,
instead of just every other Friday, more frequently
yeah.
working with them.
Uh,
Okay. And are there any other things that you would change?
no,
No, everything has
that
been
yeah.
great for you. Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what do you want to do in life?
For me, because now I'm in college, for me for 5 years, it was I was planning to go to States, to say thank you to my sponsor so much, and maybe to see some friends who have supported me so far. Um, and then after that, just start my life. Like maybe I would like to be more educated, so maybe I can choose another skills, so I can continue that. But the major thing is that 5 years coming, I want to be in States.
So you just started your college today.
Yeah, I started today.
Can you tell me about what college you're going to, what classes you're taking, and what's your goal for that part of your education?
Yeah, the college I'm taking is the name of the college is Nairobi Aviation College, just downtown Nairobi. And then the classes that I'm taking is afternoon classes. And then I'm studying about web designing, programming, and music production. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And you ultimately want to.
Ultimately, I want to be the best in our class so far, because so far I'm the cool guy in our class, the best student.
So do you want to produce music and design websites,
Yeah.
or which part of that? Like you want to do all of that?
For now, I'll just have to do making website and produce songs,
Hmm.
because I know a lot of people who write songs and who sings. A lot of them live in streets and they are very good on them. Maybe I would like to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would like to be able to exploit some of the talent in a positive way that's out there in the streets from the
Yeah.
kids.
Mhm.
Okay. And um, as you exit the program, do you have a plan for what you're going to do as far as your living and how you're going to make sure that you're able to pay your rent? I know that MITS helps you for the first 3 months,
Mhm.
but outside of that 3 months, what is your plan?
Uh, After my 3 months, my plan was go would like I would look for someone for the student who is going to exit. Maybe we can combine the money for
Like a roommate?
yeah, a roommate.
Okay.
Yeah, for a student.
What about
Uh,
your bestie, the guy that works at the hair salon?
yeah, that's the guy that I'm talking to.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Pius. So we'll maybe combining the money for the if maybe the city will pay us for 6 months, because my 3 months and his 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, maybe I will maybe if I haven't finished the job, if I haven't get the job or in a skill, and I'll just have to hustle sometimes.
Hustle
Yeah,
how?
like the half of the day I'll have to go to look for job,
Okay.
for job, because I'm at afternoon I'm going to school,
Okay.
so I have to go to the job, maybe to look for job. The minimum money I will get in, that's the minimum amount of maybe I will be paying the rent.
Okay. And had you thought about applying with MITS to do what you want them to do more of, like being in Eastleigh and trying to work with the kids more on the street contact day to day?
Mhm. I planned that a few months ago,
Hmm.
but they told me that it's too hard for me to work there. But they told me maybe they can give me an opportunity.
Okay.
3 months have passed. They gave me an attachment. I was doing attachment at the city center, and I performed very good. And then I came here, and then Francis told me to wait for a bit, and then he told me that he'll tell me the answer at the January.
Okay.
So that January came, and he told me that they have already have enough people at the city center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But where there's a will, there's a way. So
Yeah.
it'll happen. Okay. And is there anything else that you would like to share about yourself or your experience that you think people in America should know about Made in the Streets?
Yeah, people in America should know about Made in the Streets, that Made in the Streets help street kids so much. Yeah, because
And what is the definition of a street kid?
a definition of a street kid is the person who lives in the streets.
All the time,
Yeah,
every day.
all the time. A person who use glue, who smoke marijuana, who drink alcohol, like who a person is unfortunately like is not a good person to another person. Like if maybe like American see street kid, you just say that guy is too dirty. That guy cannot be trusted because how he looks. That's how people say about that.
So the perception of it is because they're dirty and living on the street, that
Yeah.
they're not good people.
Yeah.
But
that's-
you, at one time, were
yeah, I was.
okay.
Yeah.
And look at you now. So
Mhm.
that's not actually a true statement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Continue.
And then for like what Americans will like to do is that mainly the street, these are true organization. It's not like a full organization, but here in Kenya we have some full like they're not real
They're
organization.
not real.
Yeah,
They just take money.
Yeah, they just take money for people, and then some of them they say like we have kids, like they can show in the internet that we have kids, like 30 kids or 50 kids, but the kids who are they are showing people like they are not the real kids from the street. Just take real kids from homes and then come to them to show for the visitor. But maybe the street is a real organization that just to help a lot of students so far. Some of them they have just backslided, they go back to the street, but we have more of them they have been successful to this organization. So for me, what I can say to Americans is that a real organization. They help a lot. They just help a lot.
Where do you think you'd be if Made in the Streets hadn't rescued you?
What?
Where do you think you would be now if Made in the Streets hadn't
Oh,
taken?
for me, maybe I would been dead.
You think?
Yeah, because for if Francis told you about my story, maybe you can go to ask Francis more. Francis will tell you about me that I was a bad guy. Most of the time, like I was a thief, a bad thief. Sometimes I used to carry guns for big guys because I was like I was the youngest, so I have to carry guns. So like for me, because I have some friends who are living there, they are not there. Some of them are dead.
Mm-hmm.
So like made me really help me. Maybe I was like dead now,
Okay.
or maybe in somewhere else out of Nairobi, somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I would like to thank you sincerely for your time. I have a couple of gifts for you
Okay,
for taking the time. First and foremost, I have a thank you card for you.
welcome.
And then I have a small book by Rick Warren, and it's called What on Earth Am I Here For?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like from the Purpose Driven Life.
Mm-hmm.
I have an angel pen for you as well.
Yeah,
And
thank
then I have some gum so that your breath can smell good when you meet cute girls at school.
Yeah,
And I have some snacks and some paper and pens.
yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for taking the time to share your story with me.
Mm-hmm.
These two cards right here are for the I Have a Dream campaign and a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
If you can go ahead and fill them out both in English and Swahili, what your dream is for your life. Even though we've talked about it, I would like you to have it written down so that I can share it with other people around the world. And you can take your time and do that, or you can just take them with you and bring them back to me tomorrow, whichever is easiest for you.
Maybe I can bring them tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you have your own pen, so I'll take my pen.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
I know you had a long day today and
Yeah.
you went to school. Congratulations on your new adventure with school. Education is great and knowledge is power.
Okay.
So, thank you.
Welcome.
Very good.